Hunzinger sets it up to Beeson. Bring in the hammer. Oh, there it is. With the screen, Emily Luce. Now the right corner, Megan Luce for three. Tickles the twine. Yes. Right there at the left side elbow, cross-court pass. Bell's right corner three is up. And good. Camden Bell from downtown. And fly ball there in the left field. The left fielder will miss the ball. Camden Gibson at third base. And that's going to be a high fly ball there into deep left center field and down near the wall. So Estep there with an RBI double. Good evening, basketball fans. Welcome live here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network, here on YouTube.com, here from Delta High School in Muncie, Indiana. Here with Delaware County Championship Night here from Delta High School. We'll start things off here this evening with the 2025 Delaware County Girls Basketball Tournament Championship game, as we will have the visiting team here on the scoreboard tonight. The Delta Eagles coming in at 12-4 on the season, as they'll be taking on the home team tonight on the scoreboard, the 16-2 Wapahani Lady Raiders. Again, as always, I'm your play-by-play broadcaster, Brandon Morbilius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Welcome you all here to action-packed night of Indiana High School girls and boys basketball here this evening, as we will get right into things with our Raiders Live pregame show presented by Air Park Door, a proud sponsor of the WHS Network. So, obviously a very big night. It's been a very long week, I know, for us, and I know it's got to be a very long but also rewarding week in a lot of ways so far here for both our girls and boys basketball teams. But I know this has been our seventh game since Wednesday. This will be game 6 and 7 here tonight. So we've had our fair share of ball games this week, and we loved every second of it. You know, we enjoy what we do, and proud to be out here and honored to be out here to be able to broadcast all these games for all you fine folks in recognition of our student athletes out here at Wapahani. Just a true testament to their hard work and dedication to their sport and their craft. And, you know, a lot of work is put in every single day at practice and during games to get them to this point. Now you get here, don't be complacent with just getting here. You're here to win. And Wapahani has got to be up to the challenge here tonight. They defeated Daleville there on Thursday night to get to this championship game this evening. Delta, on the other hand, had to come up with a big win there the other night there against Yorktown to advance to the championship game tonight. They won that one 53-50. But this Delta team looked pretty good. I will say that. They look pretty good. They moved the ball well. And they got some shooters. One of those is Griffin Knight, number 23 here for Delta. She can dial it up from long range, and so she's going to be a huge three-point threat. Obviously, your main focus is going to be Jillian Barr here for the Eagles, a young lady that is just completely dominant on the inside, but you know, can retrieve the ball back on the outside as well. There beyond the three-point line, not much of a three-point shooter or threat, but has the agility and mobility to be able to attack the rim, whether it be by dribble or by getting the ball passed inside to her. And you know, with her post moves, you know, she's able to get to the rim and finish and be a thorn in anybody's side there on their offensive end. So two definite key players to really watch for there for Delta. You know, and you got some other ones. Elizabeth Bamadelli, you know, she's an awesome young lady as well. All these girls, you know, it's gonna be a tough matchup here for Wapahani. Now these two teams did meet, and they met all the way back in the month of November the 22nd, right here from Delta High School, in which Wapahani won a nail biter 44-42 there in that one. Now, again, with that being said, is that any indication on how this ball game will go here tonight? Absolutely not. It's a whole different. I guess a whole different team really for both sides, I think, in a lot of ways. You're talking almost a 2-month gap between, the last time you guys played one another. Not to mention the fact there's a little bit more for grabs, which makes that, the game, that much more important. But at the end of the day, I think from a mindset standpoint, you've got to understand that it is just another game, but the importance of it and what's on the line has just grown. But the basics of the game, how you play the game, how you approach the game, everything else stays the same. The parameters of the three-point line hasn't changed. The difference there between the goal and the free throw line hasn't changed. So everything about this is still the same. It's just that there's a little bit more on the line this time around. And so Wapahani has got to understand, first and foremost, we've got to take good care of the basketball. That's been one thing for us we've had some trouble with. And this Delta team is very scrappy. They're very quick, and they look to turn they look to get turnovers. They look to get takeaways. And one thing for Wapahani, we've got to be patient, and we've got to be smart with the basketball and limit the turnovers. And not only that, but we've got to get Kimber Abshire the basketball. You have a force inside. I think that the Raiders need to really, really utilize her here tonight and potentially even get Jillian Barr in some foul trouble. If you're able to do that and then have success there along with that, with Kimber there on the inside and Bailey Carpenter, Haley Bivens when she comes in, and then be able to spread the ball throughout the perimeter, with Emily Luce, with Megan Luce, with Judy Dargo. If we can knock shots down, which we didn't do a very good job of the other night, if we can knock shots down and have a nice inside presence, limit turnovers and rebound, also, free throws, there's so many facets to the game, but, obviously free throws so important because you never know, especially in a close ball game, when those misses can come back to bite you. So that brings even more importance to why, when you go to the free throw line, you've got to take care of business. So it's going to be a tough matchup for both sides. But, again, main focus here for Wapahani is take good care of the basketball, rebound, and establish that post presence inside there with Kimber Abshire, Bailey Carpenter. And I think that's really then going to benefit your outside game here, hopefully. So really looking forward to this one here tonight with our 2025 Delaware County Girls Basketball Tournament Championship game. Stay right here with us. Again, we're not quite sure if we're going to be doing the national anthem now or for the boys basketball game. So we'll kind of wait and stay right here on the air with everybody on to find out that information. Okay, so they're going to go at least and read through some announcements here this evening. And it looks like we will be having the national anthem here before this first game. So make sure to stay right here with us. We'll have a national anthem coming up, as well as tonight's starting lineups. And then tip-off here from Delta High School. Here, Wapahani and Delta going toe-to-toe for the Girls County Tournament Championship game live here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All righty, folks, we'll take a look here at tonight's starting lineups here this evening. First and foremost, the non-starters here for the Delta Eagles. Rather, actually, they're going to go through the lineup here first for Wapahani. Okay. So the non-starters here for your Wapahani Lady Raiders will look like this. Number 4, Carly Hageman. Number 12, Zoe Koger. Number 20, Claire Merle. Number 21, Ava Cook. Number 23, Bella Richardson. As well as number 25, Natalie Mann. And number 32, Addison Denny. And number 43, Haley Bivens. And now for your Alfred Ronson Customs starting lineup. Here for Wapahani, starting at guard. She's a junior wearing number 2, Emily Luce. At the other guard position, senior number 10, Junie Dargo. At the other guard, a junior wearing number 13, Megan Luce. At forward, senior forward, number 24, Bailey Carpenter. And the other forward position, wearing number 33, Kimber Abshire. Again, your Raiders coached by Scott Hudson, assisted by Adam Faulkner and Corey Scott. And now we'll take a look here at the visiting team here tonight, the Delta Lady Eagles. The non-starters will include number 10, Harper Timmerman, number 11, Amani Jefferson, number 13, Addison Maurer, number 15, Olivia O'Leary, number 20, Jocelyn Trosper, number 21, Gracie Maurer, and number 22, Callie Evans. And again, here for your Alfred Ronson Custom starting lineup here for the Delta Lady Eagles, starting at guard, wearing number 1, Addison Barnes. At guard, number 4, Olivia Marshall. At guard, wearing number 14, Elizabeth Bambidelli. At the other guard, wearing number 23, Griffin Knight. And at forward, wearing number 31, Jillian Barr. Again, the Delta Eagles are coached by Tyronda Benning and assisted by Scott Odell. So again, that is tonight's Alfred Ronson Customs starting lineup. We'll keep it right here with you. Wapahani and Delta here at the Girls County Championship game here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, so Jillian Barr to tip things off for Delta. Kimber Abshire here for Wapahani. And we will get tonight's game officially underway here at 6:03 p.m. here on this Saturday, January the 18th of 2024. Again, I'm play-by-play broadcaster Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. And that's going to be out of bounds and just a basic bounce pass, and the Raiders unable to handle it. And so they will turn the ball over, and that's one thing I literally just got done talking about there in our pregame show. It's how we've got to take good care of the basketball here tonight. If we don't, we're going to be in some trouble. Just telling you that already. Knight here at the top. Left side now, Barr there at the free throw line. That one's up, no good. Rebounded by Abshire, her first here of the night. She had a triple-double the other night there against Daleville. What a game she had. 13 points, 16 rebounds. And also, not to mention, she had 12 blocks. I mean, absolutely astounding numbers per usual, and that's going to be another turnover. Jillian Barr up and good there for 2. Battle there inside, and it's going to head back in favor of Delta. Top the key three will be up and no good. Rebounded by Bailey Carpenter, her first rebound here tonight. Loose here on the left side, guarded by Bambidelli. Emily drives it right, gets to the rim, won't get the finish. And nice hustle right there from Bailey Carpenter. So Delta will take back over here on offense. Again, a great crowd on hand for both sides. Obviously, the sea of red and black here for Wapahani really showcasing itself here this evening as Abshire will corral rebound number 2 now if we can just get something going here on offense. Emily Luce drives it in the paint area, dumps it down low. Carpenter up and good for 2. Great job there by Luce, and then finding Carpenter underneath there for the finish. Couple points now in a rebound for Bailey Carpenter, tied up here at 2. The corner 3 from Marshall will be up and hit every part of the rim and no good. Now the 3 will be up and good for Barnes. Gotta tell you, I was a little surprised that there wasn't something called right there underneath on that rebound or battle there for the rebound. Loose swung on to Dargo, corner 3, no good. Carpenter with rebound number 2. And now she'll go up with it, and then that will get fouled. Or no, she will not get fouled right there. They just called that a block. This looks like Thursday night all over again, or Wednesday night, excuse me. And deflected out of bounds. Possession's going to stay right here with Wapahani. The reason I say that is the football game that we called there on Wednesday night. Emily Luce drives the left. Nice screen there from Abshire. Jump shot, no good from Emily Luce. The rebound there for Bamadelli. And here come the Eagles back the other way, led by Barnes. That one will get swatted away. Rebounded there by Carpenter, her 3rd on the night. Emily Luce drives it left. It's got some open area. Left that one a touch short. Rebounded by Marshall. And we'll have a jump ball in which it's going to favor the Eagles. So again, a couple opportunities right here, right around the rim. That's where you want to be at. Obviously, the closer, the higher percentage you have of knocking that one through. But unfortunately, we've left some points out there to begin with, but we're only down here by 3. Off the mark there, Megan Luce will corral the rebound, her 1st here of the evening. Coming in averaging right around 5 rebounds a ball game. Turnover number 3. The 3 from Barnes, no good. Battle for the basketball. And picked up there by Judy Dargo there on the rebound. Her 1st here of the night. So neither team essentially lighting the scoreboard on fire. To the right wing, Megan Luce. Off the back iron. Rebounded by Marshall. So the foul here on Abshire. That's her 1st, team's 1st. And, in that situation right there, you got to be mindful. She had the ball. At that point, just get on back down forward, play defense. But again, that's just my thoughts. Doesn't mean I'm right. Shot there by Marshall. That's going to be blocked there by Carpenter, then rebounded there by Abshire. Her 3rd rebound so far in the 1st quarter. Luce gets the bank to go. So Emily there with her 1st points on the night. Now a 5-4 affair here with 3:10 to play here in the 1st. Barnes drives it right, met there by Abshire. Good help side defense, and nearly picked off by Emily Luce. Now Megan Luce will get in there, get this takeaway. Emily Luce goes up with it, no good, and Bailey Carpenter with the putback. Yes! So the foul will be on number 4, Olivia Marshall, her 1st, team's 1st. And we'll have a timeout on the floor taken by Donna, 6-5, with 2:53 to play here in the 1st. We'll be back with more right after this message. All right, folks, welcome back again following the timeout. Total with 4 remaining. Wapahani still with all 5 of theirs. Again, Carpenter will be at the line shooting 1. Again, already 4. Wapahani 6 points here for Bailey Carpenter. Looking for point number 5 for Bailey. Point number 7 for the Raiders. It will be up and no good. And a loose ball there. Barnes picks it up. And she will be on the run right here. Barnes right side to Marshall. Now finds Bamadelli here along the baseline. Kicks it back up top to Barnes. Swung on. Marshall back to Bamadelli. And Carpenter will force the turnover again. Getting a hand in there. And then it was last touch there by Bamadelli. And the second turnover now for Delta. And so Wapahani doing some really nice things here defensively. And starting to find some finishes underneath here at the rim. We've got to continue to go towards the rim right here on offense. If we can take care of the basketball. 4 turnovers now. And a 3-pointer will be up and good. So Barnes there with a 3-point basket. Again, she's a threat. Griffin Knight is a threat from downtown as well. Abshire inside and no good. And now Abshire is going to get a foul call on her. That's going to be her second. So in comes Haley Bivens. Abshire will have a seat. Barnes, right side to Knight. Spin move. Oh, man, that was a carry. Whew, she got away with one right there. No good there on the shot. Carpenter will corral the rebound. And a jump ball in which it will favor Wapahani. Right side to Dargo, back to Luce. Right corner 3 is up, and good. Emily Luce will tickle the twine from long range. First 3 of the night here for Wapahani, as they have now retaken lead 9-8. Barr for 3, no good. Megan Luce initially got the rebound and then lost a handle on it. So we'll have a foul here. That's on number 24, Bailey Carpenter, her first, team's third. And that will send number 23, Griffin Knight, to the line for 2 of them. So the first one up and good for Knight. It's her first points here on the evening. The second of 2 will be up and good as well. So Delta back on top by 1, under a minute remaining. Cross-court pass to Dargo, and that one went right through her hands and out of bounds. It's already 6 turnovers here in the first quarter. That is an absolute killer. And we'll now have a reach-in foul, they say, here on Haley Bivens. That's now her first, team's 4th. Knight to inbound it. Along the baseline, inbounded to Barr, up top, that's number 10, Harper Timmerman. She'll give way to Barnes. Knight, the left corner 3 is up and no good. Barnes with a rebound. The Raiders did not block out right there, so again, no wonder they got the rebound, unfortunately. But hey, there's Emily Luce getting the takeaway. And now another turnover. So the foul now on Megan Luce, her first, team's fifth. So we'll have number 1 Addison Barnes at the line for 2 of them. First one will be up and good. The second of 2 for Barnes. Finds the bottom of the net as well, so now a 3-point lead with 5 seconds remaining here in the first. Back to Megan Luce, up floor to Dargo. She's got to take the shot, and it's going to be up and no good. So that will do it here for quarter number 1. Delta 12, Wapahani 9. We'll step aside, and we'll be back with quarter number 2 coming up live here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network. All right, folks, welcome back here with our next Home Elite Real Estate game break as we enter quarter number 2 here tonight, again from Delta High School in Muncie, Indiana. Again, I'm play-by-play broadcaster Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me is cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Hope all of you have enjoyed the broadcast so far. Darn good ball game. 12-9 right now as Delta will turn that one over. That will be their 4th turnover this evening. Again, Wapahani was 7 turnovers, so both of them have been prone to giving the ball to the other team. Obviously, you want to minimize that, especially from Wapahani's standpoint. We've got to minimize that on offense. I mean, you're not going to give yourself much of a chance if we keep turning the basketball over, and they know that. It's not like it's rocket science here, but we've got to be more careful with the ball. Nice screen there from Abs here. Luce. Back out here to Emily Luce. And we're going to get a timeout on the floor by Wapahani. This will be a 30-second timeout. And so while we have the moment right here, we'd like to thank some of our sponsors here this evening. I'd like to send a big thanks to our pregame sponsor, Air Park Door, owned by Dustin Koger, and located at 321 West Ontario Drive in Muncie, Indiana. Air Park Door has been voted as Muncie's quest for the best for the level of professionalism and knowledge they possess, along with quality service they provide, and they do that for a reasonable price. For more information, check them out on Facebook at Air Park Door and contact them at 765-741-3667 for all of your garage door needs. So a special thanks again there to Air Park Door. So again, returning here from the timeout. Both teams now with 4 timeouts remaining. It's 12-9 Delta. Right at nearly 7 minutes to go here in the first half. Emily Luce, left side. Baseline jumper, no good. Barnes now to Bamadelli. Under here, Timmerman. Up and no good. Yeah, the smallest guard in there that got the rebound over 2 girls that are taller. So Carpenter will get the rebound that time around. Block shot, then the rebound. Screen there from Abshire. Emily Luce won't get it to go, but gets her own rebound, her second on the evening. Dargo, right corner three, no good. So 5:55 remaining. Olivia Marshall back in for Delta. Harper Timmerman will have a seat. And Abshire will say, get that on out of here. Another block here for Kimber. And so it will be Marshall to inbound for Delta. Inbounded to Barnes, and that pass picked off by Emily Luce. Turnover number 5 here now on the Eagles. Over here, cross-court pass. Megan Luce's three will be up and good. Oh, heck yes. Megan Luce will dial three, her first points on the night, and will tie this game up at 12. Now to the corner, Marshall's three, no good. Rebounded by Carpenter, now her 7th rebound here in the first half. What a nice game she's put together here so far. Go along there, 4 points. Double screen there by Carpenter and then by Abshire. Megan Luce left a touch short, rebounded by Barr. And here comes the Eagles once again, led by Addison Barnes. Screen by Marshall. Heavy pressure there from Emily Luce. Nicely done. Right there, Barr to Bama-Deli, and that's going to be a travel. So now 6 turnovers for the Eagles. And again, right here, if you're Wapahani, you're getting takeaways. You've got to put points up on the board. Obviously. And we'll have a blocking foul here on number 14, Elizabeth Bambadeli. So that will be her first, team's first here of the quarter. Megan Luce to inbound here along the baseline. Inbounded all the way out here, top the key. Emily Luce throws that one out of bounds. Left side, Knight wide open, and she made them pay. That's definitely a young lady you don't want to leave wide open on the floor. That's for darn sure. And there's another turnover. And then we'll get a foul. So the foul now on Abshire, that's now going to be her 3rd. That is unbelievable. Her 3rd, team's first of the quarter. Bama-Deli to inbound. So Bivens down the ball game. Post feed underneath the bar. And that will be up and good there for 2 more. So a 30-second timeout here from Wapahani. 3 timeouts remaining. We'll step aside. We'll be back with more after these messages. All right, folks, so both teams back out onto the floor following the timeout against Wapahani basketball. The Raiders find themselves down by 5 with right about 3:40 remaining here in the first half. Not quite sure what we're doing here on offense. Last 3 possessions, 3 turnovers. Barnes up top to Marshall. The 3 will be up and good. So every turnover we've had these last 3 possessions, it's ended up in points for Delta. It was tied at 12. And there's a nice pass there. Judy Dargo to Haley Bivens. Nice pass there and nice finish. Bivens there with her first points on the night. Amadelli no good. That's going to be out of bounds off of off of Delta, excuse me. So the Raiders will take back over here on offense. Again, Wapahani with 10 turnovers, Delta with 6. Emily loose. Somebody's got to get open right here. Nobody's getting open. And Luce will be fouled on the shot, so she will head to the free throw line for 2 of them. Foul is going to be on number 31, Barr, her first, team second. Oh my gosh. So that wasn't a shooting foul. Okay. I'll be darned. The handoff, fake handoff there to Megan Luce. Now Carpenter working back out here. Some holding going on right there. Emily Luce drives it left. Nothing's there. Great defense here from the Eagles. Emily outside to Dargo. The 3 up. No good. That would have been nice to have. And that's going to be out of bounds off of Delta. So it's going to be Lady Raider basketball here with a $1:42 to play. Delta will have number 10, Harper Timmerman, checking back in. Got nobody going to the basketball. Just a lot of standing around, and it ends up in another turnover. And again, I'm not trying to be mean, folks. I'm really not. I'm just broadcasting the game, calling it as it's happening. And when you have nobody going to the basketball, it's going to be a little hard to get open. There's not much movement going on. Bar up and good. So that is now a 11-2 run here for the Eagles. This game was tied at 12. From way downtown, Megan Luce from another area code. Oh, baby. 6 points now for Megan Luce. And just like that, now a 6-point ball game. And there's a takeaway. Nice hands there from Megan Luce. Getting the deflection. Now to Emily. Top the key. 3. No good. Rebounded by Barr. Raiders got to get back defensively, and they won't, and that gives up a wide open layup there for Knight. So I have a foul here on Delta's number 4, Olivia Marshall, her second, team's third. I don't know how we keep getting so far ahead of the clock here in the gym, but there's 6 seconds left. So we've got 2 shots for Judy Dargo. Got to cash in right here. And the first one's going to be good. Palmadelli back in for the Eagles. The second of 2 here for Dargo. Will be up, and it will be good. Excellent job there from Judy Dargo. First points on the night. And we'll have a foul here on Wapahani's number 13, Megan Luce. So that's going to be her second, team second of the quarter. Barnes lost the handle on it, turns it over, and that's going to do it here for the first half. So your halftime score, it's going to be the Delta Lady Eagles 25, your Wapahani Lady Raiders 19. Stick around here with us. We'll have our halftime report coming up right here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Hi, I'm Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Our company's mantra has been and will always be humans over houses. For the last several years, we have been able to help people follow our mission statement, which is enriching lives by helping people find their next home. Next Home Elite Real Estate has premier real estate agents ready to assist you with commercial properties, new construction, residential homes, or investment properties, no matter if you are looking to purchase or to sell. We are skilled negotiators, tenacious marketers, and fearless advocates for our clients. We want them to feel the passion we have for what we do and the professionalism we exemplify while we do it. Our clients depend on us to have grit and determination when we represent them. We roll up our sleeves and get to work. Every interaction, every time.
Hi, I'm Tara.
Hi, I'm Michelle.
Hi, I'm Kathy.
Hi, I'm Seth.
Hi, I'm Lindsay.
Hi, I'm Courtney.
We stand for doing the right thing, even when it's not convenient. We deliver integrity in all we do through our uncompromising ethical principles and values. Our clients count on us not to only help them buy or sell their home, but to make sure the process is infused with joy. We strive to bring a smile to their faces as they enter the next phase of their lives. Call Next Home Elite Real Estate today. We are here to help you.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, here with our Next Home Elite Real Estate game break at the half. It's Delta 25, Wapahani 19 here at the break, and both teams back in the locker rooms going over their game plan here for the second half, and which Wapahani and Delta both very much turnover prone here in this first half. I'll tell you, I think that's, to me anyway, I think that's the biggest takeaway of the first half was the turnovers for both sides. Delta had 8, Wapahani with 11. Neither team took good care of the basketball, and obviously from Wapahani's standpoint, you want even more turnovers for Delta here in the second half. You want the takeaways, but on the offensive end, the Raiders have got to do a much better job in this second half of taking care of the basketball if they expect to give themselves a chance to win, because if they don't, that's going to be tough to win this ball game tonight, with continuing to not take care of the basketball, not give ourselves an opportunity on offense, because just like we've seen in other games, you see some of these other teams that turn over at that 20, 25, 30 times a game. It's tough. It's tough to win, and right now we're definitely on pace to get there. And Delta's right there with us, but we've got to use every opportunity on offense. And we've got to use it to our fullest advantage. You've got to find something productive on every offensive possession. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean it's always going to result in points, but you want to get a good shot up every possession. If you do that, then like I said, you're going to give yourself a chance to win. But I think what we've done defensively, I think we've actually done a really nice job on the defensive end. I thought we've rebounded the ball very well. We've limited second chance opportunities there for the Eagles. We've just got to take care of business on our offensive end. Keep up the defensive pressure. Keep doing what we're doing defensively there with, like I said, with contesting shots, rebounding the basketball, and creating turnovers. And then on the offensive end, we've got to take care of business. And I'm sure that head coach Scott Hudson's telling his team that here at the half. Like I said, if we do that, we're going to have a chance here at the end of this. But Delta, very solid team. Wapahani, also a very solid team. We're not 16-2 for absolutely no reason. That's just like Delta's not 12-4 for no reason. These are two very good basketball teams. But, I think, from a team standpoint here, Wapahani has got to control the things that they can control. And one thing they can control is how they take care of the basketball, the decisions that they make with the basketball. And so we'll see what adjustments are made here in the second half. And hopefully we get this offense rolling here in the right direction here in half number 2. We'll take a look here stat-wise. The Raiders were led here in the first half by Megan Luce, 6 points and 2 rebounds. Following her was Emily Luce with 5 points and 2 rebounds. Bailey Carpenter, 4 points and 7 rebounds. Let's see, next we have Judy Dargo with 2 points and 1 rebound. And Haley Bivens with 2 points, and Kimber Abshire with 3 rebounds. Again, Kimber in some foul trouble there in the first half, had 3 first-half fouls. So she was essentially in some ways obviously a non-factor offensively. But, defensively, I thought she did a pretty solid job when she was in there. Just got to be mindful of the foul situation. So 25-19 here as we head to the third quarter here on the WHS Network. We'll be back with more right after these messages. All right, folks, again, welcome back. Half number 2 here on the WHS Network, here with our 2025 Delaware County Girls Basketball Tournament Championship game. Again, Delta 25, Wapahani 19. As we head into the second half. Again, I'm play-by-play broadcaster Brandon Morvillius. Alongside here with me, cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. And not exactly the start you was hoping for right there in the opening possession here in the second half, a turnover. Barnes here at the top, guarded by Emily Luce. Right side now to Barr, back to Barnes. Knight here in the left side corner up top. Marshall, the 3 is on the way. Left that one short, no good. Dargo there with a rebound, her second on the night. So good defensive possession right there. He got you a stop. Now we've got to find a way to get a score. And Emily Luce aggressively attacking the rim. That's what we like to see. So Emily will head to the free throw line for 2 of them. The foul is on Elizabeth Bambadelli. That's her second, team's first of the quarter. So the first free throw attempt will be up and off the back iron, no good. That's why they give you 2. Got to cash in right here. The second of 2 will be up. And off the back iron, no good. Barnes, right side here to Bambadelli. Barr top the key 3 is up and good. And again, I wouldn't necessarily say that she's known for her three-point shooting. She can knock them down. But I wouldn't necessarily say that she's just a dominating threat from beyond, from downtown. But just goes to show, continuously right here, the other dimensions to her game. Not only an inside presence, but can extend it outside, rebounds the ball well, and handles the ball well as well. Emily Luce, right side 3, no good. Rebounded there by Barr. Marshall shots up, and it's good. And so we'll get a timeout, full timeout on the floor taken by Wapahani. We'll step aside here for a timeout of our own, 30-19. We'll be back after this message. All right, folks, welcome back here with the next Elite Real Estate game break. 30-19. Wapahani down by 11 as we return here from the timeout with some work to do. Emily Luce here at the top, drives the right side. Screen there from Abshire. Luce on the left side of the rim and loses the handle on the basketball. Second turnover now of the quarter. Three-point basket up and good there for Emily Luce. Knight back to Barnes. And then a reach-in foul here on number 13, Megan Luce. That's going to be her third. Team's first of the quarter. I didn't even start the clock until now, so now I've started my clock. And, man, Emily took a nasty spill right there. We hope she's all right. Goodness sakes. Phew. Tell you what, she popped right back up, though. Tough as nails. There's Emily Luce. Mercy. So the foul on Griffin Knight, her first. Team second. Inbounded there, Abshire. No good. Wow. Bucket good right there. Nice pass there from Emily Luce. Nice finish there by Kimber Abshire. That's her first points on the night. Need to get her more active. Get that on out of here, but they say a foul is called. So the first one good there for Barr. She'll be at the line for one more. So we'll see. Zoe Koger now back in here. Abshire will have a seat. Second free throw attempt up and good as well. So back here now, 14-point lead for the Eagles. Nice pass. Carpenter gets that one batted away and taken away. And then Delta will give it right back to us. That one up and good there for Emily. Nice pass there from Megan Luce. So Emily now with 10 points, pair of rebounds on the night. Back to a 12-point Delta lead. And that's a takeaway. Nice hands there by Koger and then Megan Luce. Deep three from Megan. Right on point. What another big-time rainmaker there from Megan Luce. 9 points now for her to go along with a pair of rebounds. And the timeout here from Delta will be a full timeout here on the floor. We'll step aside here for another timeout of our own. 38-29. Delta leads it with 3:15 to play here in the third. All right, welcome back in following the timeout here. We'd like to send a big thanks here to Sam Pierce Chevrolet, located at 12401 West County Road 550 South in Daleville, Indiana. Sam Pierce is your trusted Chevrolet dealership and the reason why loyal customers keep coming back. They're known for their friendly style of service and stocked with brand new and pre-owned vehicles, along with offering competitive lease deals and finance options and a top-of-the-line auto service. Make sure to get a hold of them by calling 765-387-4287 and go to sampiercechevy.com to find your next vehicle. So big thanks there again there to Sam Pierce Chevrolet, proud sponsor of the WHS Network. Megan Lewis here at the top of the key. Screen set by Carpenter. Megan drives it left, kicks it back out to Emily. Now to Zoe Koger. Koger drives it to the lane. Then back out we go. Left side three. Up and no good. And that's going to be out of bounds off Delta. Thought for a second there the referee was going to change his mind. But again, Raider ball here. Marshall back in for the Eagles.
Back in for Delta, number 4, Olivia Marshall.
Knight for three. It's up and good. Marshall to a wide open Bomadelli underneath there for two more. And another timeout here, this time by Wapahani. So once you think we're going in the right direction, we take another couple steps back, 43-29. We'll be back again right after these messages from Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance.
You're good at keeping the car clean. We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
You're good at basement basketball.
We're good at your insurance.
Start with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, online, over the phone, or in person, and stop knocking on wood.
Back out of the timeout, 43-29. Delta leads it here with $1:55 to play in quarter number 3. I appreciate you all for tuning in so far here this evening. Hope you guys, again, have enjoyed the broadcast. Again, wherever you're watching us from, means a great deal to us, and I know it means a great deal to the student athletes here on the floor for both Delta and for Wapahani. As they appreciate your support. There's Emily Luce. Getting cashes in there with another bucket. Another great game here for Emily, as Barr will be fouled here on the way out. Yet again, they're not, I don't think they're starting the clock on time. As soon as the ball touches the hand, when the ball gets inbounded, you know, if there's a dead ball or whatever, you know, they're not starting the clock right away. And so, and I do, and we end up getting ahead there on the clock a good majority of the time, so then I'm having to wait and let it catch up, so on and so forth. So again, the first one good for Barr. The second of two will be up and no good. And then an offensive rebound. Foul on Olivia Marshall. That's her third. Team's third. So the foul there on Cook. That was her first. Team's fourth here of the, or third of the quarter.
Ball out of bounds will stay with Wapahani.
Dropping the bucket there for Megan Luce. So Megan now with 11 points, pair of rebounds, and then the layup there by Barnes will be good. And that's going to do it here for the third quarter. 48-33. We'll be back here with the fourth here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.
Some see a student athlete working hard in the weight room. We see a future leader learning there are no shortcuts to success. Some see a start to a swim meet. We see the starting blocks for life. Proud to keep education in front of athletics since 1903.
All right, again back from the end of the quarter right here as we begin the fourth here on the WHS Network. Again, Wapahani and finds themselves down by 15 points. And Abshir back in the game. She's been essentially a non-factor most of this ball game here tonight, especially here in the second half. Played maybe 3 minutes in the third quarter. So have a foul. You know, number 31, Jillian Barr, her second, team's first of the quarter.
Team first of the quarter.
The ball was blocked right there. It's going to stay here with Wapahani. Megan Luce inbounds it to Emily. Back to Megan here in the corner. Facing some heavy pressure there by Addison Barnes. And fouled on the way up. Again, love the aggressiveness there by Emily. So she will head to the line there for two shots. The foul's on number 31, Jillian Barn, her third. Team's second of the quarter. So again, two shots here for Emily Luce. So the first one off the mark. Knocks home the second one, so 1 of 2 will take it. 13 points, a couple of rebounds here for Emily. And Dargo will take that one right away. 6th turnover here in the second half here for Delta. Gives them now 14 on the night. And they say it's out of bounds off of the Eagles. We'll have a substitution here. Olivia Marshall will check back in for the Eagles. Timmerman will have a seat. Emily Luce will inbound it here along the baseline for Wapahani. And yet again, we're about 7 seconds ahead of the game clock here at the gym. Still not quite sure how in the world that keeps happening. Loose, won't get that one to go. No good there for Abshire. And an official timeout right here. Again, Barr coming up a little gimpy right there. I'm not sure if she twists her ankle or what was going on right there. So she will come out of the game here for a brief moment. Again, we hope the young lady's all right. Again, I didn't necessarily see exactly what had happened down there that put her in a situation right there of hurting her ankle or whatever the case it might have been. Turned over, nice takeaway there by Judy Dargo. Megan Luce gets the bucket and the foul. So good job getting up and down the floor right there by Wapahani. The foul on number 23, Griffin Knight, her second, team's third of the quarter. And so we'll have one free throw here for Megan Luce. And a timeout on the floor taken by Delta. And it will be a full timeout on the floor. So they will have 2 remaining. Wapahani with 1 timeout to go with 6 minutes to play. We'll step aside again here for a quick timeout. We'll be back with more right after this message. All right, so 1 shot here for Megan Luce as we return from the timeout. And Megan will convert there on the 3-point play. So that will now give Megan 14 points here tonight, along with 2 rebounds so far. That's a nice deflection there by Emily Luce. Again, possession will stay here with the Eagles. To the corner to Marshall. Shot was left short, rebounded by Abshire. Her 5th rebound here on the night. Emily Luce, left side 3, left it short. Abshire with the rebound and won't get the putback to go. But will head to the charity stripe for 2 of them. The foul will be here on Barr. That's going to be her 4th, team's 4th. So the first one will be good here for Kimber. Only 3 points now so far tonight. Coming in averaging a double-double, right at about 13 points. Nearly right at about 11.5 rebounds a game. Second one pops in and right back out. And out of bounds off of the Eagles. So that is now the 16th turnover now of the night for Delta. Nice take to the rim, a nice finish by Abshire. Make that now 5 points and 6 rebounds. And now Marshall will lose it out of bounds. Turnover number 9 here in the second half, 17 of them on the night. So again, they've now surpassed Wapahani in that turnover total. Wapahani right now with 15. Abshire back out to Luce. The 3 is up. Off the mark that time. Marshall, the 3 is up. No good. Emily Luce there with a rebound, her 3rd on the night. We'll see number 10, Harper Timmerman, sub in for the Eagles. Griffin Knight will have a seat. Again, 4:15 to go. Again, Wapahani's been down by, it's been about as much as about 14, 15 points here in this second half. Megan Luce now for 3. And that was in and right back out. So the foul on Bailey Carpenter, her 2nd. Or excuse me, that was her 3rd foul. Team's 1st of the quarter. Zimmerman trying to wiggle out of trouble right here. Finds Bomadelli now to Barnes. And Barr again, she was left wide open essentially right there. Not much of a hand in the face. Got to get a little bit closer up there on her. Luce to the corner to Dargo. Right corner 3 is up and good. A big time splash by Judy Dargo. That's her first 3 on the night, and that gives her 5 points total. And another timeout by Delta. So now both teams with 1 timeout remaining, 3:05 to go. Wapahani trying to make this into something right here. 50-43 is your score. We'll be back again following these messages. First from Dr. Carrot J. Wolf, DDS-PC. All right, so we're back here. We thought that was a full timeout by Delta. It ended up being a 30-second timeout. I can't remember if I said that or not, but nonetheless, we're going with it right here. Both teams back out onto the floor. But again, both teams do have one timeout remaining here with 3:05 left in regulation. Ball inbound here into the backcourt here to Timmerman. Amadelli now to the corner to Knight. Back outside to Barnes, swung on to Timmerman. Free throw line jumper. Hit every part of the rim, and it's no good. Abshire there with rebound number 7. Carpenter there with the rebound. A loose ball right here, and it's going to be a jump ball. And it's going to stay with Wapahani. Tell you one thing, you'd like to have had that layup right there. So in comes Marshall for Delta. Timmerman will have a seat. Abshire no good. And a wide open Griffin Knight underneath the basket there for 2. So again, the Raiders have very little time to waste. We've got to find some points and quickly. Oh, mercy. Foul on Megan Lewis, her 4th, team 2nd. Pass deflected out of bounds. It's going to stay right here with the Eagles at the 139 mark. So again, looks like Wapahani's comeback is going to come up a little bit short here. Again, they dug themselves quite the hole that unfortunately they couldn't find their way out of. And that's the end of the night there for Abshire. Okay, so we will have Zoe Koger now in. So again, Wapahani had this back down within 7 with the basketball and had a 3-pointer. I believe that might have been from from Emily Luce. Ball popped in and right back out. But that would have made it a 4-point game. But just is what it is. Not much you can do about it now. Dargo here along the baseline. Dribbles it back out. Looking for somebody, anybody. And finally finds Bailey Carpenter. So again, in this juncture right here, no reason to foul. Also, there's no reason to score. Game, it's in the books. Just got to play it out the rest of the way right here. Still, play good defense. Then we'll have our Raiders Live post-game show following this one here tonight. It's going to be a shortened post-game show. Just recapping this one here tonight. But again, congratulations there to the Delta Eagles. Champions once again. And that's going to do it. Your final score, the Delta Eagles 54, your Wapahani Lady Raiders 43. Again, make sure to stick around right here with us. We'll have our Raiders Live postgame show again coming up right after these messages.
Hi, this is Austin Rich with Next Home Elite Real Estate. Next Home is a real estate company that prioritizes community involvement, and we have a humans over houses philosophy. We specialize in both property listings and buyer representation, ensuring top-notch service with top producing agents. Our mission is, and has always been, to enrich people's lives by helping them find their next home. Next Home Elite Real Estate consistently maintains open communication, and we build trust through honesty and integrity. Whether you're listing $1 million property in a gated community, or you are a first-time home buyer just starting the process, at Next Home Elite Real Estate, our agents are committed to providing exceptional service and expertise. We actively participate and invest in local events, local sponsorships, charities, and initiatives to strengthen community bonds. Our agents love being a corporate sponsor to Ball State University, and when you choose Next Home Elite Real Estate, you never know who you're going to run into.
After working with Next Home Elite Real Estate, I knew that I would be choosing them for future transactions simply because they communicated throughout the entire process, they were friendly, and they were tenacious marketers working for me so I can achieve my goals.
Voted as the best real estate company in Muncie's quest for the best, I want you to know we are more than a real estate company. We're part of your community. We are creating lasting relationships and emphasizing the human element in every transaction.
A lot of times, a new home is a joyous event, a promotion, a celebration of marriage, relocation, but this wasn't that type of event. We needed someone in a company who cared about us, who showed compassion and empathy. Our realtor was with us the entire time. He sat and grieved with my sisters and I. He realized that this wasn't about money, but about taking care of our family home.
When you're ready to buy or sell a home, contact Next Home Elite Real Estate at 765-729-5181 or visit our website at mynexthomeelite.com.
Hunzinger sets it up to Beeson. Bring in the hammer. Oh, heck yes. With the screen, Emily Luce. Now the right corner, Megan Luce for three. Tickles the twine. Yes. Right there at the left side elbow, cross-court pass. Bell's right corner three is up. And good. Camden Bell from downtown. And fly ball there in the left field. The left fielder will miss the ball. Camden Gibson at third base. And that's going to be a high fly ball there into deep left center field and down near the wall. So Estep there with an RBI double. Welcome back here with our Raiders Live postgame show, again presented by Next Home Elite Real Estate. Again, the final score of tonight's 2025 Delaware County Girls Basketball Tournament Championship game. It's the Delta Lady Eagles 54, your Wapahani Lady Raiders 43. Wapahani now falls to 16-3 on the season. And Delta now improves to 13-4 with this championship victory here tonight. So again, congratulations there to the Delta Lady Eagles on their victory here tonight. Give credit here to Wapahani. They dug themselves a hole and tried to find their way out of it. They could have gotten within 4 points there in the fourth. Just unfortunately, shots, they didn't fall. We did. I thought we did a much better job of taking better care of the basketball there in the second half. And that, I tell you what, folks, and I said it during our halftime show, our halftime report. You take care of the basketball, and start to generate some sort of offense right here, you're going to give yourself a chance as long as you continue the defensive pressure that we put together there in the first half. I didn't think that necessarily that the defense was terrible by any means. I'll just be brutally frank. It was the Jillian Barr show like we expected it to be. Not that nobody else did anything, because they did, but Barr made some big shots down the stretch, and it is what it is. Her teammates got her the ball, and she went to work. She's a fine player. They got a nice team over there, and they deserve the victory here tonight. But again, give credit here also to Wapahani. Continue to fight and got back in it, and they did have a chance, and just unfortunately shots weren't falling there towards the end, and they came up short here tonight. So you've just got to learn and get better. From here, whether you win or lose, I think there's always room for improvement. And, there's, I think, some things we did do good tonight. There's some things we didn't do so good. And they'll go over that stuff. And like I said, the team will get better from it and move on. Have a big game coming up this week against Monroe Central, another MEC conference matchup. I believe that's on, I think it might be Wednesday night, Tuesday or Wednesday night, when Wapahani plays against Monroe Central. So that'll be a big-time matchup there with the Golden Bears at home, by the way. So that will be nice. But like I said, it is what it is. Both teams played hard. Delta did have, they had quite a bit more turnovers there in the second half. They ended up having 9 turnovers there in the second half, giving them 17 total on the night. Again, Wapahani finished up with 15. But again, it's about what they did with those turnovers. Delta converted on our turnovers. Wapahani didn't necessarily always convert, and so that's also going to play a factor in the ball game as well. But I thought Emily Luce had a nice game. She ended up, I'll talk about the point totals here in just a second, but I thought that, you had some girls really contribute, especially considering Kimber Abshire was pretty much on the bench majority of the ball game in foul trouble. I thought, everybody played their role, did everything they could, and that's why, a team's made up of more than just one player. Everybody's got to contribute, and you've seen that once again here tonight, here from Wapahani, that you had multiple girls put points up on the board. Just unfortunately, it just wasn't enough here tonight. So Wapahani was led this evening by Megan Luce, 14 points and 2 rebounds. Emily Luce with 13 points and 3 rebounds. Judy Dargo with 5 points and 2 rebounds. Kimber Abshire, 5 points and 7 rebounds. And then Bailey Carpenter with 4 points and 8 rebounds. And then Haley Bivens with 2 points there for a grand total of 43 points scored for your Wapahani Lady Raiders. So again, with the final score here tonight, Delta 54, Wapahani 43. Again, the Raiders fall to 16-3 on the season, and will capture the runner-up crown for the 2025 Delaware County Girls Basketball Tournament here tonight. So again, all the very best there to Delta throughout the rest of their regular season and postseason play. And then we'll have the Lady Raiders back again this week. Again, tune in here in just a little while. I would say our broadcast for the Boys County Championship game will start, I would say, probably around 7:50-ish, 8 o'clock, somewhere around in that area. I would say probably closer to 7:50. So, we're about 20 minutes away from that, give or take, maybe a few minutes, but expect another great matchup there. Wapahani, Yorktown there in the Boys County Tournament. So again, we hope you guys tune in there for that one as well. Should be a great one. Again, thank you all for tuning in for tonight's Girls County Tournament Championship game. Until later on, again, I'm Brandon Morvillius alongside cameraman Jordan Redbeard McCoy. Thanking all of you for watching, and we'll see you all back here in just a little while here on your home of the Raiders, the WHS Network.